this channel. This is just me venting my feelings and stuff on the things that I see and hear off social media and other places. Sometimes I can hold it in and just, smile and keep going, but sometimes I'm not going to say enraged, but almost enraged. I am, I just feel like when people have a platform or anything that you can use to talk to millions of people, you either entertain, inform, vent, whatever you decide to do, you have the freedom to do it. But some of this stuff is just idiotic. Okay. Um, I was looking at CNN, looking at the main page of CNN. They have the debate on whether or not they're going to be paying off people's student loans. Um, I mean, obviously, we'll be in my household. We'll be good either way. It would be nice if someone came through and just said, you don't have to pay this, and it would also not bother me if I had to pay it. And people just trying to shame other folks for signing up. It's just a crazy thing. But I believe that these conservative justices will keep it how it is. Like, you have to pay back your student loans. The protections for student loan forgiveness or deferment or all of that, it expires, I believe, in April. I'm not sure. I want to say April. It expires. Um, but ultimately, we just have to see what the Supreme Court justices say. Okay, so Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot will lose re-election bid. Projects as CNN projects as crime grows. So she lost it, or is she losing it? That might be an old story. Because I thought I saw that she lost re-election. So they're giving another person a shot. I don't know much about her. I mean, Marjorie Taylor Greene falsely claims Biden administration is responsible for Michigan brothers' fentanyl deaths during the Trump administration. That's okay. A lot of this stuff, I'm dead serious. From the ads on Facebook, not Facebook, from the ads on YouTube. In sports and in life, you miss 100% of the shots you don't. From the ads on YouTube to just what people decide to get on here and say, I would just go as far as to say, live your life. Like get disconnect from social media sometimes and live life. Go out and smell out. Get a good whiff of outside. Unless obviously if you live in a city, that's gonna be pollution. Anyway, I think that social media can be very helpful. You can learn things and you can be entertained. But to fill your entire day and your night and your next day and your next night, to fill it up with scrolling through Instagram, scrolling through wherever you scroll through for your entertainment, I think that is gonna be detrimental to people in the long run. I remember being able to read an actual book. And now, you can listen to a book and do other things. I think that that's helpful. But to sit down and to just be still and be quiet, and maybe not even just quiet, to just be still, to be in the moment, to speak with someone without accessing your phone. I it's gone away. It's gone away. But there are some people out here. What does it say? Optimize use. What? Okay. There's some people that have figured out a way to disconnect, and they're encouraging others to disconnect. Now, okay, let's talk about this Lori Lightfoot thing. I think that they elected a gay or a lesbian woman into the position, and I think that clouded it. Like, that clouded everything. Like, she's black, okay, no, she's this, she's that. It doesn't matter. They want crime down, they want gun violence down, they want all of these things down. But they just passed a law, or they're enforcing a law where they're not going to basically enforce the laws. People can just sleep on your porch, and the police won't even come out there. This is in Chicago now. I don't think that she deserves a second term. I just me This is me personally talking out loud. I just don't think, and that's just without even digging into what she's done for Chicago. And what could you do in this little bit of time? I think that if she was gonna enact anything, it would have been in the second term. But this was her time to kind of shine, get crime down, and catapult off of that. But unfortunately, it seems like crime is either the same or worse, and people want her out. And so she's out now. And I really don't have an opinion on that. I really don't. I just know that they've painted her as an evil woman, and her sexuality and who she chooses to sleep with in the bed is the main thing that is promoted for her. They say she doesn't support the police force. Okay. The mayor not supporting. Did she say she didn't support them, or did you guys just assume? It doesn't matter now because she's going to be out of office. But I just, you know, when you look at social media and then you live real life, I know that real life does not reflect social media. I know this personally. When they get off of these podcasts, off of their shows, their YouTube shows, their TikTok shows, when they get off of that, they interact normally with people. They like I've not met a guy. Well, yes, I have. Oh, let me take that back. We got into a discussion, and he turned it into an argument, and then he stood there and argued with himself because I walked away. Um, oh, I got a hit. Uh, let me check this real quick. I'm sorry, you guys. Well, there's no one here, and if you're catching this on the playback, know that I do acknowledge the people that come into the chat, but I'm not a big YouTube person now, so there won't be many people in my chat. So if you're catching this on the playback, uh, just bear with me now. Okay. So there's a train collision in Greece. 36 people are dead. Um, they've taken the station manager, the guy in charge of everything. They've arrested him. They say it's a human error. It's human error. So someone messed up and caused all of those the trains to collide, and 36 people are dead, many more injured. And we'll see what comes of this. This story is pretty new now. Um, what else is going on? I'm sorry, I just don't get to see the biggest tax changes you'll see. Okay. Okay, well, that's okay. Report shows troubling rise in uh, colorectal colorectal cancer. I don't even know what that actually says. High school girls high school basketball team forfeits rather than play against transgendered player. Our country has failed us. It has? Uh-oh. Do I got action? Hold on now. I might have to get off of here. Video shows freight train smash into truck seconds after driver got out. Well, at least he got out. Harry Styles required to provide personal information for New Zealand census. Ronald DeSantis abandons former First Amendment dissent. What did he say? Hold on. Ron DeSantis abandons former First Amendment defense. He abandons it? 12 blue states sue FDA saying it's too strict in limiting abortion drugs as legal battle over uh, mifepristone heats up. And the craziest thing is, my eyes have gotten so bad in the past 5 years. Looking at my phone, because okay, think about it. It before social media, before and there's been social media. There's been Facebook. What is it? MySpace. Instagram is I ain't gonna say it's new, but it's fairly new. I couldn't have an Instagram until I was 16, and which I have one, but I think there's like 3 pictures up there. My dog. I think they're all of my dog now that I think about it. Okay, so looking at these phones, and I mean it's cool for a quick, you looking up something, oh, okay, and you just Google it really quick. I think that that's cool, but just looking at these phones hours and hours and hours and hours a day, no, 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 no. Looking at phones and screens, and this is too much. I'm telling you, I can look at the screen and then my eyes start blurring and I can't see. I can see generally what it says, but far as the fine print and reading this and that, I cannot see that. I have no idea what it says. I don't even want to. I would check Chicago news, but I already know that it's bad. Uh, hold on. Let me make sure I sent that text. Okay, I think I found something. Okay, I did send the message. Okay, so let me check my second favorite. You know you're getting old when you have like your favorite news outlets. Tornadoes, large hail possible, and here's what you need to know. The reason why I don't check my local news because there's nothing. There's nothing. There may be. This is the beginning of the year, so maybe a few murders here and there. Um, but basically, y'all, this is it's nothing. Farmer, let me just. Oh, actually, it was a murder last week, but they caught the husband. The husband went crazy and killed his wife and tried to kill himself. Now, I will say tried. I don't know about that one. You tried to kill yourself? Yeah, okay. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, let me answer this question really quick. Someone asked me, do I have an OnlyFans account? And I do. I do have one. And no, I didn't do it to feed nobody. Uh, ain't nobody got cancer, nothing. I did it because I wanted to. And no, there's no other men or anything in my. It's just me. so, so that answers. Who I think it was like 2 or 3 videos ago though. So if you want to know if I have an OnlyFans, I do. Hold on, let me check these. Okay. All right. Now, hours left to claim 2 direct deposit. Okay, no, no, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is from the Google News or something. The US, I don't even know. Uber and Lyft's deactivation policy is dehumanizing and unfair. You gotta love when they throw these terms around. No extra SNAP benefits. No extra benefits for SNAP recipients. For SNAP recipients will not continue into March. We verify what SNAP recipients should know. Okay, whatever. See, my eyes are starting to go that quick. Okay, so no extra SNAP benefits for you guys. Um, iconic German restaurant in Fort Worth closing doors after 56 years. Oh. You know what? Shout out to all of the people that write these articles because some of them are really well written and well researched. And some of them it is just like they've gotten little pieces from here or there and they slap it together and give it to their let's see, Kelly. Oh, she got a white baby. Oh, Kiki Palmer. Well, you go, girl. She got a little white baby. Well, he's half white and half black. Woman goes viral for buying a 1998 Ford Escort for $289 a month for the next 84 months. Oh gosh. I don't even want to read this story because I wouldn't even. First of all, never have agreed to that. I just would have walked away, quite literally, from that dealership. Judge issues arrest warrant for a rap artist, Kodak Black. I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing just because. No, I'm actually laughing at him. This man just got pardoned. RIP PayPal. Why they trying to kill PayPal off? Esther Crawford, Twitter exec who slept in office overnight, is fired. Wow. Sister Wives, Mary Brown clarifies sexuality after split from Cody. Now I didn't get not a text message. Thank you guys for the 3 likes. Are you coming to? Okay. Okay. So okay. Okay. We back. We back. Mario chokes out YouTube prankster after wild question. That's another thing. This pranks and crap. Oh Jesus. Ti responds to Boosie canceling their joint album Ashanti and Nelly dating. What? Oh God! Didn't they already date? the thing about third party information, like, okay, so if Ti got on here and said, blah blah blah, this is what happened, or this is what I think happened, when it's coming from the horse's mouth, like when they say out of their own mouth, what's going on, but when it's like a third party or a fourth, fifth party, you like, what the hell, like. Then they come out later on that it never happened. You like, wow, I invested time and energy, even if it's only 2 or 3 minutes to read the article. I invested this time and energy into, learning about you. And then this is another thing about these artists now. You get famous or semi famous or whatever, and you're angry that everybody wants to know everything about you. Okay, so you can either say no comment, I will not comment, and just keep everything to yourself, or just keep the things that you want personal, and even then it won't be personal because people assume things. So I take Beyonce and Jay-Z. Jaguar Wright been out here. She just been out here, talking about all of the entertainment people. She was in the entertainment business. So my thing is she has a right to speak her whatever she's speaking, but is it truth? Some of it may be and some of it may not be. All of it may be truth. All of it may, she does have a right to speak her mind, but is it truth? So when it is not truth and you can't prove that it's true, now you're teetering down the lines of slander. And me personally, I don't know these people. So I get on here and say, yeah, Beyonce, this, that, and whatever, and blah, blah, this, and blah, blah, blah. All of this stuff about a person I do not know. But Jaguar Wright says that she knows these artists that she's speaking of. So, you know, it's all down to, okay, can this be proven? Do you have any video, audio? Can you prove that they've said or done this? If not, this is just my opinion too. If you cannot prove that this stuff is true, then I would be quiet. That's me personally, but she's not being quiet. She is not being quiet. Um, I think that we any artist, any new person that comes out, even the old people, we have all of these rumors and things that, and until they come out of their mouth, yes, I'm gay, or yes, I have AIDS, or yes, this is true. Until they do that, it's just speculation. Is That's why they always say allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. But to put something on somebody's name. So just hypothetically now, say for instance, I came out with a little rap single, whatever. So now people start trying to dig in and figure out what I'm about and whatever. Nothing about my music though. They're not trying to figure out what was my inspiration for this track. They really want to know about me. What's my and some of it is harmless. Some of it is just fans being fans. They want to know what's your favorite color, what's your favorite food, and that's all cool. But now you want to know, am I gay or straight? Well, I'm married to a man, so I'll let you answer that. I do we are we swingers? Um, no comment. Like, and if you say no comment, that means, oh, they are swingers. It's just like, what? No, I just don't want to comment on it. And it's crazy what these celebrity famous people go through. But again, I will use Beyonce and Jay-Z. Jay-Z, he does get on his he gets on the podcast. He's been on some podcasts and he's talked about uh, just being an artist. But never once have I heard him embarrass himself. He may have told an embarrassing story, but has he embarrassed himself? I would say no. And I would say nor has Beyonce. Back when they were on the grind, building up to what they have now, nobody paid. Like, I have a cousin that said he dated Beyonce and he said her breath stunk. He said her breath was real bad and this and that and whatever. And I'm like, okay, alrighty then. I mean, what do I do with that information? I don't care. I don't even really care. It's just like we all hanging out. We talking about rappers and artists and stuff. And I went out with Beyonce. Her breath was stinking and everything. I'm like, are you serious? But again, this is just the human nature. Like, you have people, and I'm not gonna say low vibration. I'm not gonna say that because I am in my mood sometimes. Like, I'm in a bad mood, and I will say F you, F this, and F that, and whatever, and get out my face and whatever. And I'm rarely like that. But when I am like that, that's how I feel. I don't want you to talk to me. I don't want you to come communicate. Don't say nothing. Don't even look in my direction or you gonna catch it. Those are the days where I could go to jail gladly for whooping somebody, you know. But, and this is a big but, because sometimes I can't even reason. Like, there's no reasoning getting in. Calm down. Da, da. You shut the fuck up. You can't tell me to calm down. There's no reasoning, you know. There's nothing. I just want to go off. After I'm sitting in jail for a couple of, have not been in jail, but I'm just saying, after I've committed, allegedly committed whatever crime or whatever, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, wow, this was not even worth it. That person wasn't worth it. That little brief moment of anger is going to have me doing this and doing, I got to go see the judge. I got to go pay bond. I got to go this and that. And it's like, after you've been through that, or, you go through it all I needed was one time. It's not worth it. Now, once I feel myself getting heated and the conversation is not going where I want it to go, I can't control where the conversation is going, I'm leaving. I'm going to be like, you know what? Look at that. Oh, it's so nice to see you. You guys have a great day. Goodbye. And if they're still taunting me and, oh, you a punk. Yeah, run your punk ass away. I'm like, yep, running my punk ass away. I'm gone. And then once I get away, I'm going to be like, please, universe, don't let me run into that person again. And that has happened for me. Living in the same little bitty area and still have not ran into that person. So now I'm thinking of, okay, my family, my just being happy. I'd rather be happy than sad. But every now and again you wake up, for most people it could be your money not right. So you don't feel like smiling. You can't buy your coffee that you want. You can't do what you want to do. You're fasting, but it's not like voluntarily fasting. You're fasting because you don't have enough money to buy food. So you're not going to be in the best of moods. But I will tell you, trick yourself. Trick yourself and to just say, I am alive. I don't know how I'm going to make it through, but I am alive and I have, my brain works. So let me get to thinking and doing so this won't happen to me again. So I won't be in this situation again. That's what I do now. But back in the day, honey, whew, if you started it, I finished it. I started it and finished it. It just didn't matter. It just didn't matter. Okay, so another comment that I got, I don't even know what video this was on. Actually, I didn't make that video public, so I don't even know how they commented on this video. I said I was going to address these comments. Hold on, let me send another message. No. Okay. I'm getting bored. I'm getting bored being on here, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. I just know it was along the lines of, would I ever let my husband do something? Whatever. I'm like, what the fuck are you even talking about? I'm sorry, but I kind of live like a little boring life. It's fun to me, but I live like a boring life. You know, I and I'm happy. I'm bored and happy and not bored. I'm content. What may be boring for you is just like, oh, let's go and just be quiet and walk around and I like stuff like that. I don't really need to have too much, Obviously, you have everything that you need, a few little things that you want, and you content. My thing is, I don't even really need these things. I don't really technically need these things that we hold so dear. Even if you think about your pictures and your photos and stuff, if you back them up on the cloud, it doesn't matter if you lose your phone. It doesn't matter if you lose your photo album. Now, if you don't have them backed up on the cloud, I would say it would be sad if you lost your stuff, but the memory of you taking a photo or you looking at the photos or whatever, that will still be there for you. I don't have any pictures of myself. I don't. I don't have it other than in the last 5 years. I don't have anything. Anything. I have a few cousins and people who have photos or whatever, and I probably need to go get them little copies of them or whatever. But these things, those photos are painful for me. Like I don't really like looking at the past because a lot of my past is very painful. You see a photo with my half of my hair chopped off because I chopped it off before I took the picture. And then I got home and got beat for that. Beat down for that. I'm just in the picture just smiling, not knowing that I'm finna go home and get beat down. That's not a happy picture for me. There's another picture, and I can visualize the pictures in my head now. There's another picture of me. I was cross-eyed. And I'm just sitting up there just smiling, teeth missing, and I'm just smiling. And soon after that picture, the end of the school day, they came and told me that my my whole living situation was just upended after that picture. It's like a picture day. You go, you put your clothes on, you having fun at school, and I come home and there is no home. There is no parent. There is no parents. There's nothing. Like I'm shipped off into the abyss, basically. Like you and you're so young, you're not even comprehending, like, where my mama, where's my dad, what do you mean? That's not a happy memory. Now, things did progress, and I did find ways to be happy, but when you think about all this stuff, that those are sad memories though. And I want proof that I was now I want proof that I was sad. Anyway, talking too much about myself now. Let me get back to the news. As long as you have life in you have life and breath. You can breathe, you can see, even if you can't see, because shoot, there's people blind, there's people deaf and blind, and they still making it. Okay, there's no updates or nothing. This is the same news I was here on yesterday. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let me bump this. Okay. All right. I think that my time is. Oh, I've been on here for 41 minutes. Oh, Lordy B. Well, my time really done came to an end now. You guys have a great day. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Love yourself. And until next time.